Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name is Matt, and today we're going to review Punisher #1. And before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, it really helps me out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. So with that being said, let's just get into this thing. All right, we got the Punisher #1. It is a Marvel book, and we start off with the Punisher's origin. We are hearing his family getting murdered in the park by the Mafia, and we actually hear the moment that his wife dies. And then we cut to Greece, where these ridiculous looking bad guys named the Apostles are working in some kind of like Amazon warehouse, but for weapons. And they're talking about delivering weapons to Hydra and Hate Monger and a bunch of other bad people. And they get word in their earpieces that someone is attacking the gate and that someone is Punisher. Of course, they have all these weapons at their disposal, so they arm up. But Punisher kills all the lights and cuts off their hands and kills them, all except one. And the reason why he kept this one guy alive was because he wanted to know who they work for. But this guy's not scared of the Punisher more than he's scared of his boss. And the guy tries to pull a weapon on him, but Punisher is able to take him out. And for the first time, we see his full new armor and suit. He's got his new symbol, and he's using samurai swords. And as he walks away, we see that he's actually not here alone. He is working with the Hand, and he's telling them to take all the weapons, but burn everything else. So it seems like he's in charge of the Hand. We also get the introduction of this different character who's doing the narration, and it is this older woman who is some kind of elder in the Hand. And we find out as they're talking that they call the Punisher the Beast now, and they kind of are like placating to everything he wants to make him happy. Like when he's on these missions for the Hand, she has other ninjas round up pedophiles and murderers and rapists from around the world for him. And then when he comes back, he just has to kill them, so he doesn't have to do any of the legwork or anything. Then we cut to weeks earlier where we're in New York City, and Frank Castle is walking to his home base, and he hears something. And when he looks around, he sees all these ninjas about to attack him. And the elderly woman from the Hand is saying that this is the first trial. And basically, she believes that he is going to be this person called the Beast, that he is worthy, but she has to make sure. So she's going to put him through some tests. And I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to spoil anymore. So I thought this comic was a good #1, especially if you've never read Punisher or anything. You could jump into this, and this would be like the new storyline going forward. It seemed like Aaron was really trying to craft a story that would work for new readers and for people who've read the Punisher before. I personally have read Punisher before. I was a really big fan of the Garth Ennis Punisher Max series, so I have at least that understanding of the Punisher. And I'll say, without spoiling what happens at the end, that there does seem to be a good reason why he would work with the Hand, because obviously they're bad and he's the Punisher, so you think he would never want to work with them. I'm not quite sure if he actually believes in this whole Beast thing or if he's just going along with it, but it seems like he's okay with it for now. There was only one thing that kind of didn't ring true to me, and that was the idea that the Punisher would let the Hand round up people and just tell him that these are murderers and rapists, and he would be fine just killing them, because I always felt like the Punisher has to verify his information before he can murder you. Like he has to prove that you're a bad guy to himself in order for him to cross that line. I thought the art was really good. At the very beginning, in the flashback scene where his wife and kids are being murdered, I was a little worried because it looked totally different from the cover, but it was on purpose because it was a flashback. So once the flashback stops, we get the regular artist who did do the cover. So that was nice. It looked the same. So overall, I thought the story was good and solid. And I feel like this is a good jumping on point if you've never read Punisher, or if you have read Punisher, it kind of feels different than other series. And that kind of is intriguing. It makes me want to figure out what's going on exactly and why Punisher will go and work with the Hand. So I'm going to give this book a 3.5 out of 5. Thought the story was pretty solid. Thought the art was really good. And there were some really, really badass fight scenes with some ninjas in it. That's all you can ask for, really, in a comic. So if you saw anything you like, definitely go pick it up at your local comic book store, and we will see you all in the next one.